Welcome to the Blue Cafe. We offer stories of infidelity, betrayal, and redemption. Please like and subscribe. Cheers. Now, on to today's story. What goes through a cheater's mind during the affair? Please read. Advice. Cheaters are idiots. There are something not right in their brains. What hurts the betrayed spouse the most is the lying and gaslighting. If a cheater just says, "Yes, I'm sorry I cheated on you, you were a great person, I messed up," the betrayed spouse can at least have some closure. But with cheaters it's, "I haven't loved you for 20 years, when in reality you have 100 kids together that they wanted, tons of vacation, they smiling in every picture, they were always happy, people comment on how much they love you, etc. I was never happy, I never knew what love was until I met the affair partner, he or she is my soulmate, I met my affair partner 2 hours ago and feel a stronger connection with them than what I felt with you for the last 100 years of our marriage, you didn't do XYZ for me, blah blah blah." This is what really messes with the betrayed spouse because they start believing the lies and try to make sense of it for years to come. Here is the joke, there are no logic, making sense of a cheater's decision is a waste of time, they will lie through their teeth to avoid taking blame. Suddenly, even the way you made their coffee was horrible and they had to suffer for years drinking your shit coffee. Their affair partner is so broke, instead of coffee, they piss in a cup and give it to them every morning, but you know what, that piss in a cup is still better than your shit coffee. Once the cheaters start to live a real life with the affair partner, they begin to realize that, yes, the AP is human, they have flaws too, etc. You see, during the affair, they are not having a real relationship, it's a fantasy. There aren't really any fighting or anything because, the limited time they secretly have together, they don't have time to waste. Pretty soon, the piss in the cup isn't so amazing, that's when the affair fog begins to lift. No, this is very important to understand, a cheater and their affair partner were not having a real relationship during the affair. Example, the cheater and their idiot AP decided to randomly dance in the rain because it was so romantic. 2 weeks later it's raining, they ask you to come dance in the rain, you are like, no, you just had coronavirus, pneumonia, a cold for the last 100 years, surgery scheduled on your entire body, cannot get sick because you need to work to pay all the bills, because you said no. The cheater claims you are not romantic like their AP. You see, the cheater is testing you during the affair. If the affair partner opens the car door for them, they put you in a situation to see if you will open the car door. This is how they rationalize that the AP has more in common with them. This is very important to realize, that when you can never do anything right. What is happening is, they are comparing the courting of a 2-week relationship, of some guy who just wants to get in their pants, so they are turning on the love bomb, to a 20-year marriage with real responsibilities. Also note, during the affair, the cheater is telling their AP exactly what they need and what you are doing wrong. It's like giving someone the answers to the test. Example, he never texts me good morning, well the affair partner will now text the cheater good morning and the cheater will think, OMG, you understand me. I told you that and you immediately do it. I couldn't get my spouse for the last 20 years to text me good morning. The AP have such an easy time, they need to just do exactly what the cheater is telling they you are not doing. This is why cheaters get deep into affair fog so quickly, that's why they use works like my AP is my soulmate, true love, I cannot live another day without them, etc. You see, the AP is proving a very small subset of things the cheater feels they are missing in the relationship, like 2%, compliments, dumb stuff, etc., while you are providing the other 98%, paying bills, taking care of kids, laundry, cooking, cleaning, supporting the entire family, power washing the driveway, changing the water pump in the car, re-roofing the entire house. I am driving the point home that you have a real relationship with responsibility with your spouse, while they have a fantasy relationship with the AP, that has no responsibilities and as such seem boring compared to your relationship. The cheater doesn't realize they are only getting 2% of their needs met by the AP, they think they are getting a 1000% of their needs met. This is why a stay-at-home mom would leave a millionaire to be with a convicted felon, with 8 kids and an infinite amount of kids he doesn't know about. Now, when they start a real relationship and bills cannot be paid, he is not taking care of her kids, it's absolute 0 degrees Kelvin in the house during winter. That's when the cheater now realize what they had. Suddenly they realize they cannot live on compliments, sex, etc. Advice to everyone who has been cheated on: please move on. It sucks, take it as a learning experience and live your best life. The cheater's rationalization follows a simple path. Cheating is bad. Therefore, cheaters are bad people. But, I'm not a bad person. Therefore, I'm not a cheater. Therefore, whatever I did wasn't really cheating. Since I wasn't the one who broke the rules, it must have been you. Therefore, you caused my affair when you insert some failure on your part to ensure that I was never unhappy. And hiding the affair from you was my God-given right, so you had no business asking in the first place, and you deserve being fooled because it's your fault I had to hide the affair. And besides, lying is bad and I'm not a bad person, so it wasn't really lying when I denied the affair. I could go on, but I think we get the drift. Jesus, this is so spot on. That's why all the normal ups and downs you had in the relationship, and everyone's relationship, becomes a mountain. Remember that one time you picked me up 1 second late from the airport. It's because you didn't love me blah blah blah, after watching a TV show and the person arrived 15 minutes early to the airport to pick up their spouse. This is one of the best posts I've ever read. Everything the cheater gives up, just to chase that thrill or 2% as you say. Especially when kids are involved, you're going to lose time with your kids when divorce happens. Maybe they just think they'll never get caught, that they're too smart and you're an idiot. What a shame, especially when they are too cowardly to show any morals or honesty throughout until evidence is shown. The oddly specific examples in your prose made this all the more enjoyable. Nice write-up. Spot on and a good reminder for betrayed people wrestling with comparisons. Yep, spot on. It's not real life, it has none of the pressures and mundane concerns of life. To put it simply, what goes on in their mind? Me. Grown adults in a child's body. Honestly, I think you got the nail on the head just by saying that cheaters can't find happiness. Cheating always boils down to a perfect storm of unable to feel happiness or fulfillment in general. Escapism, coping tendencies, poor impulse control, inability to handle shame, hence denial, lies, not thinking about XYZ, compulsive lying. This is what creates cheating. It always does. Either that, or I'm really unlucky and have been cheated on by 4 people where the root cause has been oddly specific. Lamau. Point is, unless they can admit something inside them is very seriously broken, and that they need therapy to address the constant thrill-seeking and inability to find enjoyment in themselves and day-to-day lives, like their long-term relationships, they will never stop cheating, they will never stop being miserable and resentful. Yes, they don't think very emotional. They have a deep-rooted problem. Instead of doing the work to face their demons and once and for all fix themselves, they would rather blame everyone else. Very broken people. Cheaters always blame the person they cheated on, because they want to be the victim and they never want to appear like they are the bad guy. It's always someone else's fault. Yes, never ever admit fault. No one can make you cheat. Never ever let a cheater blame you. Needed to read this. I've been wanting closure, but I realize I'm never really gonna get it and it's not worth it. There will just be more lies and mistruths. They will never give closure. The only closure from a cheater is the admission that they cheated. You and I know they will never admit that. There is never a reason to cheat. This is one of the best posts I've ever read. We have to remind yourself that they didn't leave for someone better, they left because they felt so low beside us, so they took someone lower than them to feed their ego. And like you said, it's easy for them to fantasize on someone new. Well, it's new, honeymoon phase, and they talk to the AP about their relationship problems instead of talking to us. And AP knows what to say to make them want to leave us. Both are cowards, immature and weak. For example, I'm super mature, I manage my money, I'm honest, loyal, mentally stable, a great communicator, I have plans for the future, I'm in university, etc. My ex left for a girl who's the same age as me, 23. She doesn't even have her high school diploma, not judging on that, school isn't for everyone, but she does absolutely nothing of her life. She has 3 kids and cheated on the father of her kids with my ex. She takes drugs and encourages my ex to do so, is 14 years old in mental age, a big manipulator and really not a good person. My ex's friend told her, super immature, isn't stable at all emotionally. Just the biggest loser you've ever seen. And my ex left for that. I'll never get it. I'm sure my ex will wake up one day. It can be in 2 months, 6 months, 5 years, but I'm sure she will. But I'll be long gone. Your ex will wake up soon enough. You have your entire life ahead of you. Chalk it up as life experience and move on. You are strong, you got this. I think cheaters don't take things as seriously, therefore are immature, selfish and impulsive. They are immoral, but most of the time have no idea of that. They are extremely vapid and entitled people, sort of like children in adult bodies. They are living in the moment. And those moments are about feeling good. They don't think about consequences or the impact of their behavior, and usually have an arrogance about them that they can do anything to anyone and that person will still give them what they want. This is why the best thing you can do to a cheater is leave them. It might help them see their behavior and change it. I could not have said it better. They do not think long term. Yes, the best thing to do is to give them the gift of goodbye. We hope you have enjoyed today's episode. Please comment, like and subscribe. Cheers. Have a wonderful day or night. Wherever you are.